Nick, I know it probably took longer than you wanted it to, but how did it feel when that first goal went in for you?
Yeah, I mean, we talked to the girls, right? I mean, the other team was organized. Jacksonville State did a really good job. We had chances in the first half, and sometimes it just takes a little bit longer. Again, we talked about the performance being the most important thing, and results will come if we're doing the right things. And so, we told the girls at half, continue to keep doing what you're doing. I think we could have upgraded our chances a little bit better. We took some half chances in the first half. If we make the extra pass, it's a better look. But proud of the group. They continue to fight, and that's part of a young group. It's finding these moments and understanding how to continue to navigate through them.
Allie was very active in all three goals. Just talk about her progress and what she.
Allie?
Yeah.
I mean, Allie's one of the leaders of this team, and the way that we want to play is free flowing and constantly continue to interchange and move players around. So she's going to find herself in some good spots, and Allie does what Allie does, and that's create chances and give players opportunities to score some goals.
Had a lot of great deliveries on corners tonight. One finally fell in the right spot. Could you talk about the work that the team does on that?
Yeah, Coach Kat and Coach John have really emphasized the set pieces, and we've gone back to basics. I'll be honest, I still don't think it was anywhere near good enough. I think we had 9 or 10 corners, and we scored on one, but there were some really good deliveries, and we've got to go back, and continue to work on that because, as you know, sets are massive in this game, and they can decide games.
It's not every day that you get a back to have 2 assists and a goal. I mean, just kind of talk about that performance.
Yeah, Nye's been really intentional with, basically her whole entire holistic approach of how she goes into training and also games. And, it's been great to see. We're still continuing to learn and develop as a group, so the chemistry there. But really, really happy for her. Super, like I said, super excited. She's earned that, and hopefully she can continue to take confidence from that.
Jacksonville, you knew they would be a good test for you, and they were. Just talk about this preparing you for the next one and then on down the line.
Yeah, I mean, with the rain out last week, it's literally first game is always anxious, nerves, and this was a great opportunity to come out and try and implement the things that we've done. If you look at it from a holistic approach, I mean, we had the ball the entire time, and that's something that we want to continue to pursue as we play each game. But again, credit to them, they were organized, and it takes a little bit longer when a team sits in and is organized. But it was a great opportunity for us to get better, and we know we have a really good opponent coming in on Sunday, and we'll look at the film and make sure we're doing everything we can to recover and be ready for it.
You had a lot of forwards get playing time tonight as well as in the exhibition games. Could you talk about the depth that you have at that position and what that gives you later in games when you can run at these teams?
Yeah, I mean, we have a smaller roster for a reason, and it's by design. And so, I think we had quite a few players get minutes tonight, but also important minutes. And that's going to be something that we continue to approach as we move forward. It's constantly rotating players that are playing well, earning opportunities, and really, really proud of the work that they put in. Like I said, it's a young group, so every minute, every opportunity that they get is going to help us long term.
And Allie's going to get hers, but in a night like tonight, she can be kind of a decoy in some respects. I mean, so how big is it to get a 3-0 result and then your star doesn't score?
Yeah, I mean, I think, again, if you look at it just even from the spring to now with the players that we have, the way that the system's designed is there's multiple players that can hurt you, and multiple players are going to get plenty of opportunities to score goals. I mean, we had 3 in the last minute and a half that could have went in. And again, it's just a testament to the system, the trust in what we're trying to do from an organization standpoint. And, it's great to see Allie continuing to do what she does and others, helping the team, get a result.
We saw Audia go off. How's she doing?
Yeah, just hydration. So we'll get back to the drawing board with her. But I mean, she, for the minutes that she gave, she was fantastic. She's a player that can play a number of different roles for us. When I went on the field to get her off, she's like, "I promised I was hydrated." So her and I will deal with that when after the game.
Well, pretty good day for you. You had a hand in every goal, but just kind of take us through what you feel like tonight's performance felt like.
I think it was a step in the right direction. I think obviously there's a lot to improve on, but we've been working really hard recently, and a lot of those things were translated in the game. But I think everybody came out and did their best, and I'm really proud of everybody.
And how did it feel to put one in the net yourself?
It's a rare occasion for me as a center back, so obviously it felt really good, but yeah.
Seemed like there was a lot of intention on all the corner kicks, and you guys finally got one to drop right for you. And I know the first goal came from one as well. What's the work that you guys put into that on the training pitch?
We take them really seriously. Those are always goal-scoring opportunities for us, so we've been really intentional with our training and practice for set pieces. So it's really exciting to see them translate into goals for us in the game because we've been working so hard on those.
Jacksonville State really seemed to be a good test for you guys. How much is that going to help you in this early season to kind of generate some momentum?
I think they were a great opportunity for us to learn how to problem solve on the pitch. So I think obviously having those kind of opportunities early lets you grow early, and then that helps you throughout the rest of the season. So I think that's really good for us.
Kind of along those lines too, you guys really possessed the ball in the second half. It's like you kind of smothered it on their end. And it really felt like once you got up 1-0, you guys had some killer instinct. How important was it to get that second and third goal?
It was extremely important. We always talk about being ruthless, and if it's just 1-0, that's a really close game still, and we want to take the hope from the other team. So anything to kind of put them out of the game, and so that second and third goal are really important for us to do that.
And the schedule picks up for you guys, and Wake Forest coming to town on Sunday. What's your message to the fans to come out for that one?
I think it's going to be a really fun game, and obviously we need y'all's support, so having y'all out here is always great, so show up.
So just talking to them about having some killer instinct, and it really felt like once that first one got in, you guys were very intentional trying to get the second one.
Yeah, I think for us it was all about getting the confidence after the first goal at halftime. We were just like, we need to break it, and once we break the seal, we're going to get one. So I think it's all about how we respond in big moments, like big five moments. So I think that was big.
It seemed like, the first half you had a couple of chances in behind, and the defense from Jacksonville State was really physical. How did it feel to finally get that one at the end where you were able to, muscle off the defender as well as get the shot off?
I mean, it felt really good to just finally get the back of the net, because it felt like it just kept being one touch off, one run off. So, I mean, it was the whole play though, end ball, final run, everything about it. It was just good to finally connect in the final third.
It appeared that Jacksonville State really gave you all the push and the test that y'all needed for the early season schedule. How much is this going to help y'all as you proceed?
I think, all the opponents we've played have been good for us in many different ways, and I think they really tested us, made us fight till the end, and I think that's going to be big for us, especially going against an opponent like Wake Forest. I feel ready going into it to face adversity and, figure it out throughout the game.
Do you feel like to wear that C armband?
Yeah, it feels amazing, just having played with Macy Hodge, Maddie, Aitana, all those previous captains, it's just such an honor to be able to wear this band and represent this university. So it's something I don't take lightly, and I really am honored for it.
You're one of many forwards on this team who possesses physicality, not just speed, but muscling through defenders and things like that. And with so many players coming off the bench, do you think that's a strength of this team, that late in games they can run at tired legs, or you guys can run at tired people? Yeah,
I feel like for us it's really important to have depth, especially with a smaller roster. But I think one of the advantages with the roster we have being small is that we trust everyone, whether they're a starter or not. And so I think just having trust in, whether you come on the first minute or the 90th minute, everyone's going to give everything, and everyone's going to fight for a goal.